You don't have to be a millionaire to teach people how to do six figures if you've done more than six figures in business. You don't have to be a champion weightlifter to show someone how to lose weight. What am I trying to say? You're qualified. You really are the person. You need to get out of your own way.
What's actually holding you back from charging what you're worth? If you've ever felt like you need another credential, a bigger team, or some external milestone before stepping into the next level, this episode is for you. We're talking about why so many capable leaders stay stuck, not because they lack experience, but because there's a gap between what they've built and how they see their own value. In today's podcast, I break down why you're already more qualified than you think, how your experience creates trust, and what it looks like to own your authority in a way that actually feels aligned. If you've been waiting for permission, this conversation might help you stop waiting.
You need to raise your price. There's no reason why you're stuck at seven figures now. There's no reason why you're not at eight figures. Oh, yeah, there is a reason. The reason is because you don't see yourself as the person who you really are. So let me explain. My name is Shaan Rais, guys, and it's real important what I'm going to tell you in the next few minutes. You have the identity. You have the identity that everybody needs. Everybody needs your experience, how to go from X to Y. You have been through some things in your life, and those things that you've been through have gotten you to where you are. And you don't feel like it's time for you to go tell the world about it, shout from the mountaintops, write the book, or speak on stage. Why? Because you haven't hit eight figures yet, because you don't have a team that numbers over 100 yet, maybe not even 10 yet. So you're saying to yourself, well, I'm not big enough. I'm not qualified. Well, this is something that I taught people in the Branded Like a Leader program. I taught them that a 7 can teach a 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. What does that mean? That if you have a bachelor's degree, you're qualified to teach someone who's trying to get their associate's degree. That's right. You don't have to have a master's degree to be a teacher. What does that mean? You don't have to be a millionaire to teach people how to do six figures if you've done more than six figures in business. You don't have to be a champion weightlifter to show someone how to lose weight. What am I trying to say? You're qualified. You really are the person. You need to get out of your own way. All right, guys, we cover a lot of content on this podcast. One of the top questions I get asked is, where do I start? What's a good first step? If you've been enjoying these episodes but wish there was a more comprehensive step-by-step way to creating your billion-dollar brand, then this is for you. My team helped me put together this book called The Billion-Dollar Brand. With this guide, it will break down how leaders move from being respected for their work to being known for their voice, their values, and their impact. This is not theory. It's a clear framework built from years of working with executives, Fortune 500 companies, founders, and high-level professionals. If you're tired of being great at what you do but invisible in the marketplace, this is the place to start. We'll help you go from visibility to credibility to insane profitability. You can grab the billion-dollar brand here or click the link in the show notes. All right, now, back to the episode. Listen, guys, I became a business consultant in a junior year in college. Why? Because I knew how to earn money. Now, I wasn't a millionaire yet, definitely wasn't a multimillionaire yet, but I knew how to lay the basic foundations of building a business. And what did that do? That brought me my first clients. Those first clients paid me more than my tuition in college. That's right. They paid for my tuition in college to learn more business information so I could teach people at a much higher level. So what am I saying? You have what it takes inside to make money now. You do not have to wait. You do not have to ask for permission. Again, a 5 can teach a 4 can teach a 3 can teach a 2, and a 2 can teach a 1. So stop acting like you're not qualified, because you already are. You already have been. There is something that you've gotten through in your life. It doesn't have to be extremely complex, but there's something that you've gotten through. There's something you came through, maybe a single parent childhood, maybe being sick as a child with polio, scoliosis, like there's something that you've been through, heartbreak, relationship mix up. There's something that you've been through where you were in a deprived state and came to an abundant state. Other people are trying to go from a deprived state to an abundant state as well. And when you tell your story, you become the go to authority in that vertical. You become the bridge. Your offer is the bridge, guys. Now, granted, it doesn't have to be the wall of China. It doesn't have to be the Golden Gate Bridge, but it is a bridge. And people are willing to pay the toll to get from where they are on their travels to where they want to go. And you've already had multiple successes in your life. You do not have, you will never reach the end result. You'll never reach the most highest expression of your authenticity or authority. You always have places to grow. You always have a chance to get better. Start where you are with what you have. I guarantee you, when you make it available to people, when you publicly create the marketing for it, people will find value in what it is that you have to serve. And they will come to you for advice and they will be willing to pay your price. So again, you already have what you need to start. And you already have what you need to help people grow. Start where you are with what you have and don't wait because there is such a thing as too late.